What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Nerd Media. And somehow, Superman is exactly under 3 months away. Guys, we are getting freakishly close to this movie, and my hype is building and building by the day. This is my most anticipated movie of the year. I cannot wait for it. I'm rocking the merch right now. But in this video, I want to talk about something that I'm a little bit concerned about for Superman, that I've seen some other people that are just as excited as me concerned about for the film as well. And that is this movie too crowded, and is it going to be tackling too much? So in this video, we're going to be diving into all of that and more about Superman. And if you guys are new to the channel, hi, I'm Nerd Media. I talk about movies, TV shows, comic books, and just all kinds of nerdy stuff that you can think of. Andor's coming out tonight, so we're going to be reviewing that. We're currently reviewing The Last of Us. Sinners just dropped, so there's a lot of stuff that's coming out on the channel that you guys should be excited for. But today we're talking about Superman. So with all that being said, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what your thoughts are on this Superman thing and what the idea of it being too crowded looks like to you. And with all that being said, let's dive right into the video. So Superman is technically the first project inside of the DCU, with the exception of Creature Commandos, which was a very fun show. That is technically also in the DCU, but I think that Superman is the definitive first start to this universe, and this universe is not an origin universe. This is something with already pre-existing heroes and characters, which is why Superman is not going to be an origin film, and which is also why Superman is going to have like 5 other superheroes in this film, with Hawkgirl, Metamorpho, Mr. Terrific, and we have Guy Gardner's Green Lantern also in here as well, with the special appearance that we know is confirmed of Supergirl. So we're going to be getting a lot of other heroes in this film, and has raised a lot of confusion and a lot of people saying, is Superman going to be tackling too much? I personally think that on the character side, I may be a little bit more concerned about that, because there are a lot of characters, but I also feel like James Gunn isn't the kind of dude to put all these characters and make them front and center above Superman when this is his film. I have wholehearted belief that James Gunn is going to keep on making this a Superman film, and it's not going to be overshadowed. He's not going to be overshadowed by other characters. They may have prominent roles, but they're not going to be overshadowed by him. And I personally am excited to see what that's going to look like. It's just getting thrown into this universe that's already pre-existing, because I don't think we've really experienced that with like comic book projects like this, because Marvel was just a fresh start. But with this, it's very exciting, and I'm definitely intrigued on it. On the character side, it may feel like it's a little bit too crowded, and it may seem like that because there are so many characters that are going to be introduced in this film. I think that James Gunn is not going to overshadow the Superman moments and keep reminding us that Superman is the star of this film. And with the fact that this is going to be us being thrown into a pre-existing DC universe, with us being in this universe for the first time in this film, it could be very confusing for a lot of people, and I really feel like that maybe that confusion could lead to a bunch of people just really feeling like this movie's too crowded with all this new stuff that we don't really know the backstory to or anything. But that is probably going to be something that a lot of people are just genuinely confused about when the film comes out. I'm going to assume that like the general audience may be a little bit confused. Like your mom or dad going to see this movie with you may be a little bit confused about all the pre-existing plot points and big ideas in the DC universe will be in this film. But I don't think that that's really going to be something that is going to be bad for the movie. I think that it's actually going to be something very beneficial for the film, and it's not really going to make the movie feel crowded with too much information and too much characters. I think that us getting a Superman film with him already established as Superman, us getting a few superheroes in there just to show that there are other people in this universe, and getting pre-existing plot points that we know, like Lex Luthor hating Superman, and not really getting the origin to all of that, I think could come as a benefit. There are obviously still slight chances that it won't, and that it's going to not really benefit the film. But I think that James Gunn really knows what he's doing with this, and I think that when he considered making this just a pre-existing DC universe, I feel like he definitely thought out every single possibility. And I do think that he probably found some sort of way to make everything feel like we have been there before and like we know this universe by heart, which most of us do. But in terms of this specific DC universe, this is our first time there. And I think that, fingers crossed, he did a phenomenal job making us really believe that we have been in this universe for a long time. But yeah, guys, I really don't know if this is going to crowd Superman. I think that it has the potential to, but with the thought and care that this film has been put into for the past year and a half, and with how this film is shaping up to look, I really feel like this is going to be a Superman centric thing, and we aren't just going to see a random character show up and take the spotlight. It is going to be very, very exciting nonetheless to see these heroes, like seeing Green Lantern and seeing Supergirl appear at some point, and getting to see Hawkgirl. All of that is going to be really exciting. And I personally am just excited to see how they're going to fit into the story, because I'm assuming they're not going to come in until maybe the final battle of the film or like in the middle of the movie. I don't think they're really going to be there for that long, regardless of where they are, but very exciting stuff. There are definitely still worries in the back of my mind that this could go horribly wrong and that we could see them just be overcrowded and it just overshadows Superman's spotlight. Fingers crossed it doesn't happen, though. We'll find out in less than 3 months. I cannot wait. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you're new to this channel and you stuck around this long, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And clearly I said something that you liked or something that was entertaining to you. So subscribe, like the video, and turn on notifications and share this with your friends, because maybe they don't realize how many characters are going to be in Superman. But with all that being said, I hope you guys are excited for Superman as much as I am. I am so excited for it. Tonight we have Andor, so my review for the first 3 episodes will be out tomorrow, along with the first reactions for Thunderbolts coming out tonight. So I'm going to post a video talking about those tomorrow. And then next week, Thunderbolts releases. May is going to be one of the most exciting months of the year. Very, very hyped for it. With all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.